Don't tell me. You're about to read a really cringe fanfic.
Yep,
Rife with spelling and grammar mistakes?
most definitely.
Bring it on.
So thank you for 1,000 subs. You made this happen. We skipped a few chapters at the end, so it's not the entirety. And even then, I'm not going back and reading them. We were done by chapter 36. So here is almost the entirety of My Immortal, read by me to my buddy Yoshi. So a few disclaimers. This is raw footage with a few touch-ups. So stop the video if you do not want to hear the following. Bad grammar. Excessive swearing. Horrible spellings. Carl Weezer. Sexual assault. Grapes. Guttural noises. Coughing. The sound of someone losing their mind. If you've made it this far, thank you for 1,000 subs, and I will see you in the next 3 hours. Or in the hospital, whichever you end up at first. Alright, Yoshi.
Here it is. No. Alright, well.
Hi everyone, thank you for 1,000 subs. This is Yoshi. Yoshi has never heard of My Immortal. I am going to read it to him today. Also, happy anniversary too. And yes, I will read this as stupidly as it's presented. I have the best of what I have here. So, are you ready, Yoshi? Do you have any final words before I melt your brain here? Oh, his brain's already melted. All right. Chapter 1. Special thanks. Get it? Because I'm gothic. To my girlfriend, you not that way. Raven, Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-black and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. If you don't know who that is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related. Robert away. But I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Cannot take this seriously, man. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? Draco or Draco? It's Draco. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly, but then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Is it good? Please tell me, Fangs. Chapter 2. There's 14 chapters, by the way. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep, stop flaming my story, okay? The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR shirt, which I used for pajamas. I cannot take this. This is going to be raw footage, by the way, everyone. If you're still with us up to this point, I am going to do minimal editing here. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, Raven, this is you, woke up and then grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. Oh my fucking god, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked us as we went out of Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtedly. Guess what, he said. What, I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god. I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MC. Why am I turning to Valley Girl? Well, do you want to go with me, he asked. I gasped. Flips page. Chapter 3. Stop. Is this hurting you, Yoshi?
I'm taking unprecedented amount of psychic damage.
Well, stop flaming the story, preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people, the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. It's literally misspelled Charlotte. It's misspelled on here. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. Just straight up bleeding on the book, I guess. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert.
Oh, fuck.
I went outside. Jacob was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a simple plain t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Oh, a Simple Plan t-shirt. I didn't sorry, that's a band. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. A lot for cool boys. Wait, okay? Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666.
Wolf?
Oh, God. And flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. Just all of them, I guess. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. I'm not go. Okay, I will spare you. I don't know the actual song, so I'm not going to sing the good. They put lyrics in here, so I'm not gonna sing it. Just so you get spared.
Oh, okay.
You want to lift your head up from the desk, my boy? Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? asked Draco, sensitive, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch. I said disgustingly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with him. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. I don't know anything about Harry Potter, by the way. Chapter 4. I said stoop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enobi. Not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he's acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped flying the car and walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my chop and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into mine, you know what, and we did it for the first time.
I've read watches with more consistency.
Oh. I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere. My pale body became all warm. And then... What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore.
Oh no way, that's straight people. Oh boy, this will be interesting.
Imagine you having sex in a forest and then fucking Dumbledore just comes out of the blue.
Just sit there and watch.
Chapter 5.
It could be Uncle Phil.
Stop flaming. If you flame, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on the top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not dating until I get 5 good revals. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools! He shouted. I started to cry.
Jealous that he didn't get to suck on a Draco.
I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. That wasn't a mistype, but that was me just being an idiot.
Is already starting to affect you.
The longer this goes, my brain is dying. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6.
How many chapters for that story?
According to this website, we have 10 more pages, but they're not like full pages.
You mean enough full pages?
Shut up, Preps, okay? P.S. I will not update until you give me good reviews.
You're never gonna get a single review of it, tell you what.
The next day, I woke up in my coffin.
Chicken.
I put on a black miniskirt that was ripped all around the end, and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings, 2 crosses in my ears. I spray-painted my hair purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk. Oh god. I'm sorry. Count Chocula, really? And a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regret saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore. Now he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's. And there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked like Joel, exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so...
You can finally breathe.
We've reached the point. It's Harry. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy. I don't know why I'm giving him a high pitched voice. That's all right. What's your name? My question. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me vampire these days.
Carl?
I don't know. He grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. I think my brain is just fried that I'm just done with it, and I guess Harry Potter's Carl now. Well, I'm a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Chapter 7. This one has a title. Bring Me to Life. Well, okay, guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good ones. So, Stole Flaming will report you Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. And she has problems. She's depressed for God's sake. Oh, God. Let's keep going. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. See, does that sound like a Mary Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, we started Frenching passively. Not aggressively, passively. And we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before God damn it, we're here again. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked. And then he put his boy's thingy in mine and we had sex. See? Oh, Draco, I screamed while getting an organism when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I'd never seen before. I instinctively replaced orgasm with organism, okay? I've never seen... It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, bloody gothic writing were the words, vampire. I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS. Anyway. Oh my God. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker!
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Please refrain from using the soundboard too much, Yoshi. You are allowed to use your voice. Chapter 8. So I said there's 14 chapters, but it's on this website. It's 14 chapters, and we are on chapter 5. Where was I? Stop flossing, okay? If you do, prep. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her waist-long length seriously, how many times do they have to reiterate what they're wearing? It is making... I'm legitimately swallowing my tongue over here. She flicked her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. What?
What?
That was just put there in the middle of everything. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. Also, turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. How do you... Granger?
You got it right. Yeah, you got it right.
Really? Since she has converted to Satanism, she's in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. I need a minute.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
All right. Where was I?
Please like and subscribe.
What is it that you desire? You, God, that was That was more Squidward than Snape. What is it that you
Go
desire,
ahead.
you ridiculous? Wait, Snape the mean angrily in his cold voice,
Go,
but I
Squidward.
ignored him. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with a vampire. I'm bi, and so is Ebony, for a while, but then he broke my heart.
my.
He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just...
this shit.
This is my immortal. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with... Wait, this was... But I'm not going out with a Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard. I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the forbidden forest where I had lost my virility to Draco. And then
Twilight has done irreparable damage to fanfiction writing.
Not not virginity, virility. She is no longer.
It's no longer viral?
No longer. I started to bust into tears. Chapter 9. Stop
Out of
flaming.
how many?
I don't even know anymore. This is gonna be a long one, Yoshi. Just sit tight, my boy.
We're in it for the long haul. Oh no.
Stop flaming, okay? I don't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't lick Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks.
Fuck the NCR.
No, not NCR. MCR. My Chemical Romance.
Oh. My mistake.
I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a suddenly, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort.
Please no. Please no.
No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperials! I couldn't run away.
No. Please 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 no.
Crookshanks! I shouted at him. But I don't know what spell that is. It just sounds like...
That's not a spell. That's the name of Hermione's cat.
Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony yelled, "Thou must kill Vampire Potter." I thought about Vampire and his sexa eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face just looks like
what?
Joel. His sexa is... I will spell this out for you. SEXAH. Sexa.
Was this written by the chick that appeared on Dr. Phil and was like, "Catch me outside, Habada"?
This was... I don't know. This was 2010. I might be wrong about that. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. Voldemort gave me A gun.
Can I have the gun so I can end the suffering?
No, you may not. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, Voldemort got a dude, you're so... I don't know what replace that word with.
Don't replace it. Read it as written.
I
You can
don't
bleep
feel
it later.
Right. Voldemort got a dude, you're so look on his face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And and if you doth not kill vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram, get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry, I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together making out. Page 6. Out of 14. Chapter 10. Soup if you gay. I'm not saying that one.
What?
It is the F word. Stoop if you gay. If you do not like mystery, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle at first all, and she a vampire or evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? I miss my wife, Yoshi.
I miss her too.
Wait a minute. I was really scared. Wait a minute. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band. No, Vladimort. He started vlogging.
I don't want to know.
I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and NCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He is... He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. Is he like a reverse shadow? What the... And Hargrid. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed. So they weren't coming and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a C-R-O-S-S. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak. Spelled out S-T-E-A-K. Medium rare? Well done. Get that boy a slab of meat.
Damn, I didn't know you could kill a vampire just by chucking meat at him.
And Vampire was proudly watching a depressing movie like Corpse Bride. I put on black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said "Simple Plan" on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
I think you're a lot of things, and that's not one of them.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, Well, Voldemort came and the fucking master told me to fucking kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice. And even if he did go out with Draco, but if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind the wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking poser muggle bitch. It's getting so worse.
I don't think there's a single button on this soundboard that can describe my current emotions.
I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist. Wait, you just said he couldn't die because he's a vampire. Wait. No, hold on. He died by committing suicide by slitting his wrist, but legitimately, a paragraph earlier it said he would not die because he was a vampire.
Whoever wrote this has clearly suffered such a severe brain rot that no amount of logical thinking will assist them.
Chapter 11.
Make it stop.
I said, stoop flaming up preps. See if this chapter is sharpened. It deals with really stress issues. CPC for yourself. It's
getting sourced.
Stupid thanks to my friend Raven for slapping me. It is just getting like these
business.
Like when I start swallowing my tongue, it is the author's note, and it is just misspelled tremendously. Like I have to swallow my tongue.
Actual word vomit.
No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way.
I just...
Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. They got all over my gloves, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on the Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a steak. Hold on. Yeah, no. It's steak is spelled S-T-A-K-E. This is spelled S-T-E-A-K. She grabbed a steak while she was in the bath.
She wanted a snack.
I grabbed a steak and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sandly. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. How many earrings do you have? I couldn't
More than
fucking...
the average board, clearly.
I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked at the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks. I fucking can't.
I have no words. I'm a cricket.
You fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Mason on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra! He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his... Hold on. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb.
Not wand.
Womb?
Worms.
Oh, God. That's my brain leaving the door. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke.
There's not that. Wait,
Suddenly,
gun, are you packing?
Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in.
I mean, he got
Dumbledore.
that dumpy, I guess.
Ebony, it has revealed that someone has no. He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk."
Hagrid's too big for a broom.
What do you know,
Yeah,
Hagrid? Hagrid, you're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid paused angrily, but I am also a Satanist.
He's the gamekeeper.
This cannot be, Snap said in crisp voice as the blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak.
On his cloak.
Cloak. And then I heard the words that I heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because Hargid. they have not spelled his name correctly. Hargid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent.
That's what
it says.
Those are two. That is a genre and an artist that do not go together.
Because you're
Oil
gothic.
and water of the music dimensions.
Because you're gothic, Snap asked in a little afraid voice because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her.
What happened to Carl?
Harry Potter has not been
Carl
talking.
Just vanished from the story.
Because he wasn't given any speaking lines. But apparently Hargid is in love with Ebony. Everyone loves Ebony. Chapter 12. Stop fucking aching. Stop fighting. Okay, Hargid is a pedo to a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to adjust the issue. How do you know Snap ain't Christian? Plus, Hargid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay? Who?
So we're gonna just take a moment to pause. Is the author of this piece currently in a mental hospital?
They fell off the face of the earth, as far as I know.
I'm gonna go with padded room.
I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought, it was Hagrid, but it was vampire. He started to scream. Oh my fucking god, no, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. Who was speaking?
Who was speaking?
Who was speaking?
Did you lose your place?
No, I didn't lose my place. That's how to say. I don't know who was speaking there. I think Carl returned. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but the Apollo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation. Because Ron's name is Diabolo here. Yes, this is a JoJo reference. You may accept that.
I'm not accepting that.
He said back, anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. And then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has a bondage.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Anyway, I was in the school's nurse office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them.
I am going to read like maybe 4 chapters of Lord of the Rings after we're done, so I can be reminded what great literature is again.
You need to read. I think you would need to read the Bible after this just to balance out the evil. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. NOB, I need to tell you something, he said in a very serious voice.
So they speak with a lisp?
No, but the author removed the places of the I and N, and it just threw me off for a moment. Giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyways, and I don't like fucked up preps like yo. God, the Valley Girl's coming up now. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before being gothic. No, NB, Hagrid says. Those are not roses. What, are they goths too, you poser prop? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snip and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? Yes, it is. To it, he added silently. It literally says masturbated. And it's just like, is that spelled wrong? Yes. Yes, it is. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honestly, that's all you had to... That is a... Hold on. I need a moment.
You don't get your moment until we're done with this shit.
I know, but my brain actively stopped, like, Listen, they try and put song lyrics into random sentences, and I feel like my brain loses a cell every time I had to read it. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. I know, I was 10 out of 10.
Thank
I
you.
know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he
That burp was
screamed,
better than anything in this fucking fanfic.
oh my, okay, hold on. I'm going to butcher this. Petalus Marengo mi crimically romaggio. For all you cool Gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute, especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Imo no to okai.
Why are you Japanese now?
It just ended in fucking. It just ended in Japanese there. It clearly says Imo no to okai. And then the rose turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black.
Oh.
Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? Oh god, the longer this goes, the worse my voice becomes. I don't
The longer this
record-
goes, the worse our brains get.
Oh god. Where'd I go? Hagrid rolled his
Okay.
eyes. What?
Here, I'm just gonna send you this, a nice little palate cleanser before you continue reading.
Right. We are at an hour.
Please like and subscribe.
Oh god, what did you just... A moment, everyone. A moment. This will be cut out probably, if I find it. Where am I? Alright. Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Anabi, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in the flames. You reveals flames, get it. You must find the first K. That was Dumbledore, by the way. I have
watched Goblet of Fire by this point.
I have found myself okay, you mean old man. Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on black leather mini dress that was all ripped up on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all out around me so I look like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl. Bloody Mary said sadly.
No. That's
what it says.
No, I refuse.
That's what it said.
I have been tolerating a lot of this bullshit, but I swear I'm drawing a very fine, firm line in the sand. You were bleeping that. That's how offended I was by that statement.
Oh god, I've snorted. Oh, it's getting worse. Thanks, get it. You do too. I said sadly too, but I like how they said sadly, but like anytime I read, it's just Valley Girl. But I was still upset. I slipped both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. Then they leave? Why are they still here?
I'm amazed they lived after getting shot.
I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Didn't Draco die? He didn't disappear. He was dead.
He committed self-delete Minecraft. What do you mean?
Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi
Why
back.
is he Carl now?
No, Draco's dead. That was Vampire. Harry. Fuck. Hi back, I said in an wickedly said way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red.
Back the fuck up. Back
What?
the fuck up.
What?
Was
Backing
that
up.
uwu speak?
No, it was equally, but they put in a W instead of an E. So wickedly. That was not.
Okay,
If you
okay,
would, you would know if I was doing.
I was ready to blow a gasket.
We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Rabbits! They are like rabbits! Stop it now, you horny
Rabbits
simpletons!
have class.
Stop it now, you horny simpleton! Shouted Professor McGoggle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, McGoggles.
I'm not loving it.
Who was watching us and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. I shouted and then I ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, oh my fucking god, no! My scar hurts!
My scapula.
And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. Wait, did we
cover this before?
This is the, oh my god, it's the exact, it's a copy paste. It literally
You
is
see what I
the same
posted in shit at
text.
Fight Club? That's me right now.
Yeah.
Let me out. Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door. I will skip that. But I will reread. Voldemort has in bondage. Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic's blood sister. What the fuck you supposed to do that? Read this. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater? And we are back. Post.
Just everything's fine.
Everything's fine. All right. Where was I? Right.
Morgan is not fine. Morgan is the opposite of fine.
Raven, thanks for gulping me again. I'm sorry. I'll talk to the poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Why am I turning slow? God. Perhaps stop flaming.
30 minutes for you to recuperate.
What? Is there a problem with how I was speaking? It's just
You're trying to read it as written.
I'm trying.
And it's actively trying to strangle your tongue.
Yeah, it really is. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore. We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it?
Oh.
What is...
Oh. No.
Excuse me. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco! He moaned, don't you don't you think gay guys are like so hot? Author's note.
What? What?
Author's note. Don't you think gay guys are like so hot? F-I-K.
No.
It's F-I-K. I don't. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see. He said
Is
he
it a
took out
ride
his...
on the magic short bus?
He said he took out his wand and did a spell. Then suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair.
We were.
Suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. It's not Voldemort. It's Voldemort's.
They didn't want to write the name.
We ran in with
They
our
wrote it
wands
like
out.
they're censoring a slur.
Oh, Yoshi, you know, hold on. Let me finish this. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon say, "A la cadavra." It was Voldemort.
Oh no, he's not.
He says ALLAH.
I didn't know Voldemort was Muslim.
No, either. Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off, preps.
No.
Okay, Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slipped my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 god vows.
You're nut.
Nut. Just N-U-T. Nut. Warning.
This has to be rage bait at this point.
Also, I did get a
swear.
fact wrong. XX Midnight Essence XX is not the original author. They're the ones who saved it and uploaded it somewhere else, and now it's here. Sorry for
I
that.
don't think this thing can be saved.
Oh, don't worry. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scray. Vower excretion advised.
There's 130 air conditioners. How's the air conditioner gonna get a
Hold
job
on,
now?
Yoshi, you don't understand. Viewer excretion is advised. Excrete
okay.
now.
Trying so hard, gamers.
Lowbrow. Here, the UnkleBunkles channel, we do lowbrow humor. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Jacob was there crying tears up. Wasn't Draco dead?
No, he was just taking a ride on the magic short bus.
Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Hold on. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. Then he suddenly looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Dot, he said.
Dot.
It literally, it's just period dot in between quotes. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? Huh?
I don't.
Yeah?
He's supposed to.
Yeah, you feel that liquid coming out of your ears? That's your brain.
Really? I thought it was spaghetti noodles.
Huh? I asked. Anna B, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Not again. I want to
Why are
have
we
fuck with
using
you.
porn logic? Why are we using porn logic?
Asked Snaketail.
Porn logic is more sound than this.
I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You tortured my boyfriend and you expect me to fuck you? God, you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard. This, oh my god, I just realized, hold on, I just had an intervention.
What?
This is what was that? Oh god. What's that one show of the hotel in hell? Has Been Hotel. Yeah, this is Has Been Hotel's style of writing. Swears and never sins.
You think the person that wrote this went on to write for Has Been Hotel?
No. But it'd be funny if that was the case.
I think it would be hilarious if that was true. We do not have proof, but we can make that our current headcanon until it is proven otherwise.
I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. Dorito crumbs?
Dorito crumbs.
No, he screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly.
Huh?
They stabbed him. He screamed. Then he screamed some more and ran around. And then he fell down and died.
And then did what with the tears?
I burst into tears, sadly.
Okay.
Snaketail,
Did not hear
what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started.
He what?
We could.
You're having a giggling fit. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you just said. I don't want to play Yakuza yet.
God, this is the only time where you can actively hear me dying. We could hear his high heels clacking to us, so we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Cause he's so sexy. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. Oh my god.
And they banged happily ever after the end.
It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here, except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything. Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're just such fucking sluts, answered Draco. I'm deflating, hold on.
You were wheezing a little bit ago.
I'm out of breath. This is
his brain still here? Let's check. Nope. Nope. His brain has left.
Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me. And now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Annabelle isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse, I shouted, and then I ran away. Chapter 15. Author's note.
You told me 14, you fucker.
I told you 14 pages. We're on page 7.
What do you mean, page 7?
Author's note. Stop flaming. Okay, by the way, you suck from no. Every time someone flames me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks to Raven for hyping.
It's the halfway point.
This is the halfway part. Don't worry, Yoshi. Ebony, shouted Draco. Sadly, no, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with a vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and I noticed it was time to go to biology class. Yeah. Can't be depressed, it's biology time. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood red letters and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that, I put on a ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly, the guitar turned to Draco. What? And NOB, I love you, he shouted sadly. I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just wanna fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note. Don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of here. I just spat all over my keyboard.
Hell.
For those of you wondering, the typos are so bad that my tongue gets put in a way where I can just, and this is disgusting, I know, I just spit all over everything. I'm gonna have to clean that up later. Oh my fucking god, I said after he's finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle finger that were covered in black nail polish and were tried with Dracos now. And them, I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMN in his Cinderella story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together. Turns page. Chapter 16. Author's note. You know what? Shut up now, okay? Prove to me you're nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my tweet. You're supposed to read this. Raven, with the bitch, you're supposed to do this. But the way, thanks to Brittany 5655 for talking my Japanese. I think teching my Japanese. I don't think I could tech this. Also, I think I killed Yoshi with that one. Oh no.
Check shit, it's nightclub.
Oh. Hold on. What? I will be making sure to put those in. I will put those in the video as best I can. We ran happily to Hogsmeade, where we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR there playing Helena. There's other My Chemical Romance songs that are good. I will admit, I listen to them. I like them, but I'm not.
They have great songs.
Yeah.
There's more than one MCR.
There's more than one? Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. So,
Is that their most popular album back in 2010?
it might have been. Yeah. I might have done a roller season, but
That's why.
Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. So I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew now that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stated moshing to Helena. We Frenched. Always with the French.
We will surgically remove the French for this atrocity alone.
We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. Is that what they're called?
What? No. That's not what they're called.
What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you... Even if it's MCR, and you know how much I like them. What, cause he gadgeted uncomfortably. Cause you guys don't like to talk about you-know-what. Yeah, cause we
Put that screencast that sentence and put it on screen.
It's
word for word.
What? Cause we
And put it
know?
side by
Yeah,
side
cause we.
with the I want to have with you.
We will do that again, Draco promised. This time, we're going with an escort. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Are you giving in to the mainstream? I asked. So I guess you're Prep or a Christina or what now? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a Prep or what? I shooted angrily. Enemy, I'm not. Please come with me. He bowed down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. If I get lung cancer because of this, can you be the host of my funeral?
I make no promises.
Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while, and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Oh. Hajime Mashite, girl!
You know how when I send you something cursed and stupid and it sends your bones into attack mode? That utterance just had that effect on me.
Yes.
I am ready to fight someone right now.
She said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means, how do you do in Japanese?
Fuck you don't.
By the way, Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled. She failed all her classes, and she skipped math. Author snored, Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. It's... I like how halfway in, this friendship between Raven and the author just ended. It serves that fucking bitch right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we're feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Death's Nightmare Before Xmas. Maybe Willow would die too, I said. Kawaii, Bloody Mare shook her head Stop, you don't know. Calm down. Blood Mare shook her head lethargically. Oh yeah, have a confession after she got expelled. I murdered her and then Lupin did it with her because she's a necrophiliac. Kawaii, I commented. that's really how the next sentence starts. I can't hold on, I need to catch. I can feel your anger from my screen about anything. It's not going to get better. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR. I said, I need to wear like the hot set outfit ever. You still with me, buddy? What was the terrible random Japanese? Did it just kill you?
I'm all right. I am calm. What sorcery is this?
Bloody Mary nodded and read genetically. Oh my god, let's totally go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting my special Hot Topic loyalty card. No, my head snapped up. What? My head spewing. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No. She laughed. I found some cool Gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you built them? I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diabolo or Vampire. Don't even say that Nam to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Just let me just call our Brahms. Yeah, Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk. She told me, come on, let's go. We were growing in a few punk goth stores, especially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was, oh my god, hotter than Gerard. Except not cuz, that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goth? I feel like I am speaking like an orc.
Becoming an orc.
It feels like I have to slowly start going into like an orc voice because they spell goth with Goff. It just gets worse.
Oh no.
Me and Bloody Mary ask, yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again. I cried, running out of the changing room, wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out, and a very low cut with a huge slit. I didn't say that word, Yoshi.
With a huge what?
Huge slit.
A huge what?
Like
what was that? What was that?
Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Lady Mary. It's Bloody Mary, but the B has a quotation mark between it, so Bloody Mary is what I'm going to say. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you for free, because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you gonna be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at them. Hey, by the way, my name's Ebondi Darkness Dementia Terra. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
What? This is a fucking name. This is the character's name.
What was the name?
Ebondi Darkness Dementia Terra. Wait.
Does he have a speedboat?
No, not Terra. Like Terra as in like Tara. T-A-R-A. T-A-R-A.
Oh no, the brain rot is spreading.
Tom Ridd, he said, and he ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my boyfriend Draco, you sick perv. I yelled angrily, but before he could beg me to go with him, Hargrid flew in on his black broom looking word. Oh my fucking god, Bondi, you need to get back into the castle now. Chapter 17. Author's notes. I said stop flimming the story if you're prepped, then do not read it. If you can tell whether you're prepped or not, my quiz, it's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you then fuck off. Willow isn't rely a prep. Raven, please do this. I promise to give you back your purster.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think I had a stroke and I almost felt like I was talking French. It really did feel like I was speaking French there for a moment.
You were speaking another language for certain. I don't know what language it was, but it sure as shit wasn't English.
Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hargard kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. And they spelled come as you think they did.
No. Brain rot.
What the fuck, Hargrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fajunking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Willow's back. I thought you killed her off.
The Willow was expelled.
And then murdered.
And then committed Minecraft.
Hargard went away angrily. Ugh.
It's okay, Hargard. We've all been there.
Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I answered sadly. I answered sadly because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. How did you spell that word right?
How do those proportions add up? You cannot have the body of an anorexic and melons the size of actual melons. That's not how anything like that works.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Even in anime, they make sure there's some level of thickness there.
So you go into the concert with Draco, she asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diabolo. I forgot. She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diabolo came. They're both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were out too.
They thought?
Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that's... This is raw footage, by the way, everyone. If you've gotten this far, congratulations. 2
Please
hours.
like and subscribe.
Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warp Tower. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Dracola used to be called. It's a different character. I thought it was just a misspelling. Dracola used to be called Naval, but it turned out he was kidnapped at birth, and his real family were vampires. How many of you are vampires? You're a vampire. You're a vampire. He's a vampire. I'm a vampire.
Are there any other vampires I should know about? I am vampire.
Thank you.
I'm out of here.
They died spelled like dyeing clothing in a car crash. Naval converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy Benz. Get it? Because we were...
I'm sorry, what? You were... would you like to try again?
Nope. Get it?
This is a white skill check. You may retry it.
Get it? Because we were Gafific. It literally says Gafific. That his dad...
You have to not only pop that up on screen, but every time you pop it up on screen, you need to zoom in on it.
Well, that his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. You know, don't do drugs, kids.
Coke and crack.
Do video games. Do Monster Girls. Do anything but this.
Do anything but whatever the author was on.
I lost my place.
That's fine.
Where was I?
You can skip forward a page. That might help.
Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. Anyway. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had amazing ethnic voice. We marched to Helena. There was other songs. He had an amazing ethnic voice.
We can't just gloss over that.
We are going to.
What? Is this ethnic voice?
We marched to Helena and some otter songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the death dealers. This is the exact same thing that happened earlier, but it's different. This was retyped.
You know, I'm scratching an itch on my head, and I'm realizing these are bits of my brain cells I'm scratching out right now.
You're moronic idiots! He shooted angstily. And no be I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and long black bread. He was wearing long black bread. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shotted a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore.
It is big black bread.
Yep. Dad just had a loaf of bread on him.
Or just had some burnt bread.
Chapter 18.
That's how many years off my life I just took, you know.
If I'm breathing, if any of you notice that I'm breathing harder, it's because I am laughing, but also reading the entirety of this. I'm not gonna do anything for the rest of the week. Author's notes. I said stop flaming. If you do, then you're fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. And you nut a prep. Thanks for Masuter. Please, the older Ethan Dumbledore swore is because he trained to be gothic. So damn. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood-bed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and
That is the most normal sentence in the entire stupid story.
And a really low-cut
I'm gonna wake up in a coffin.
We all are. And a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring and black and red diamonds inside of it. The night before Draco and I went back to the skull. Get it? Skull, because I'm gothic and I like death.
You're not Deadpool and you're not funny.
Dumbledore chased Voldemort away.
Unintentionally.
We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black, and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. We went to our rooms, and we had you know what to a Linkin Park song. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. All the walls were painted. All the walls were painted black, and the tables were black too. But you would see that there was pink paint underneath the black paint. Black. I'm sorry. You can see that there is pink paint underneath the black paint. And there are posters of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Shralut t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with a blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. What? Those guys are so... Those guys are so fucking hot, Naval was... Wait, no, you didn't... You used his actual name, how dare you? My immersion is ruined. As Naval was saying, as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore, we all gasped. What the fuck? Shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Oh, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What shall you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer, while we goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was, one. By the way, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Way like Gerard. No! But I didn't. I'm not gonna skip over that. Gothic way. Get it? Like Gerard. No! No!
Given the recent history of that man, oh no.
I bet he's having a midlife.
He's what?
I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 9. I'm not okay.
Wait,
I
what,
promise.
9?
Chapter 19. Oh, imagine we go back. Author's note. Please stop fleming the story if you do your fucking prep and you're jealous, okay? 111 from not I'm going to doubt your mint reveals. By the way, Evon a poor blood so there. Thanks to Raven from the help 11. Hey, am I supposed to be tasting the taste of iron in my mouth?
No, I don't think you are.
Oh, that's blood.
Did you actually get it in your
No.
Okay, good.
No, I'm still fine. My mental state's not, but I'm still fine.
Didn't even know you were that stupid, Vegeta.
All day we sat angrily thinking about dumbbell door. We were so fucking pissed. Dumbbell door? He went from gothic to just lifting. Great gains, brother. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed so we could all go. You went to this concert 3 times. Anyway, they went to the same concert 3 times. Anyway, I went to the common
You sure
rooms.
this isn't the weird... Never mind.
It is not the repeating 9 days of that one anime. Anyway, I went to the common room, sadly to cut classes. Draco was being a secretive. Hold on. Okay, that is spelled correctly, but it's secretive, but my brain... Oh no. The brain rot's getting to me.
Yep.
I asked what it was, and he got all mad at me.
in the brain.
And started crying all hot and angsty. Rent sensitive by guys so hot. No one fucking understands me, one. He shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joel in Boulevard of Pork and Dreams. He was wearing... I can't.
Don't you dare.
Boulevard of Bork and Dreams. He was wearing black saggy paints, a black MCR t-shirt, and black dye. Get it instead of tie, cause I'm gothic.
No.
I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee in Gong Onder. Email me if you want to see the pic.
I'll email with
Email
questions.
Me!
First question. What compelled you to write this slop? Second question. Why?
Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily. Kring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces. Like Benji in the video. I did not read that wrong. It says species. In the video for girls and boys, Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot.
You took?
There's 3 O's, took. Suddenly,
Mhm.
Hagrid came. He
Andrew
appeared.
Snow-
You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the girls' room?
What?
Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second, I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a
Oh,
question.
he lost the
Said.
dumbbells. He's not ripped anymore. He's not got any gains.
He said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are?
Another.
Just enter his girl bathroom. Do you know who? What are you wearing to the concert? Just. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to. He said.
Save me.
Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you.
Now to save me.
Chapter 20.
Hate this shit.
He started to. I was about to say you're turning into Gargamel instead of Golga. What's his name? Golem, not Golgamort. Oh no. Author's note. I said I did not care what you think. Stop flamming. Okay, preps. Jesus, excuse you. Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh yeah.
There is no amount of excuses for this shit that you're putting me through.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates. We did still get updates. Actually, we got updates. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to do the concert again since Volksamort had taken over the last one. I slipped my wrist while I moshed MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly, someone knocked at the door while I was trying to on some black clothes and moshing to thank you for the venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but secretly I hopped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again.
Do it again.
What the fucking hell you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come? Oh. Are you gonna come grape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to state that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him, and Snap said he was a pedo. No, actually, get it? Hell.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Can I please borrow some condoms? It's instead of condoms, condemns. Because I sure as hell would borrow some condemns. Condemn this fanfic to hell!
From the local goth vampire lady you want to do what?
He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can fuck his 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fucker, he said, gone away. Anyway, I put on some black eye. Yeah, it's gone away.
Fucker.
Hilarious.
Gong sound effect on that. Right after fucker, just dog sound effect on MP3.
I can't never continue because it's either the lack of oxygen going to my brain, but that shouldn't be the funniest thing.
That's the type of typo that I like. Because it's stupid, but it's easy to make fun of.
Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I went. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall, doing it. And Dobby was watching. One.
Oh no! No.
Why is Dobby here now? Ugh. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. They both shooted.
No. I need a minute.
You need a minute. You good?
Hey, Dobby was
Dobby was watching! Exclamation point 1.
That's. Please turn that into a YouTube.
You ever just leave your dorm room and 2 dudes are fucking in the middle of the hallway and there's a elf watching? Dobby was nowhere in this. Now he suddenly is here. Just to watch them.
He's just sitting there with some popcorn.
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They got up, though normally I would have been turned on. I love king guys I love sing guys doing it. But both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snick is moved to Gryffindor now. What the fuck, is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replied. You dimwit. Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about?
Excuse me, princess.
It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out. Oh, I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them, and they tripped over it.
Why did it take 20 chapters for the writing to actually kind of get fired?
Because I think it's lack of oxygen. Well, anyway, I went outside, and there was a vampire looking extremely fucking hot.
We're just gonna take a ride on the Magic Shore bus. We'll be right back.
Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Where did Draco asked him? Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You wanna come with me to the concert? No, it's spelled come. It's spelled like you think it is. Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. Sirius Black is a dog?
Animagus, yeah.
Alright. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said NRB on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena. What? There's other songs. And his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner.
Just when I thought we were hitting peak, we're back in the dumpster.
Chapter 21. Author's note. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not my fault. If it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that bitch Ravern, cause it fucked you preps. Whoops, says Raven. Thanks for the help. By the way, Transylvania rocks rad. I even got to go to the castle where Dirk Ola was filmed. I think I spoke German. I think that was German this time.
No, I think it was French.
It probably was. Later, we all went in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you fucking bitch, he shouted angrily. He stated to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I stated to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide for the third time. It's okay,
Please like and
Inabi,
subscribe.
said Vampire. Oh, wait. It's okay, Inabi, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better. You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come. He began to cry. I don't know who's talking. Hold on. Draco, please come. He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophone, then fuck off. If you're a homophone, not homophobic. If you sound homophone.
If you sound even remotely similar to another word, get the fuck out.
And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility coke. Not invisibility cloak. Invincibility coke.
What about his clue?
His cook. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, fuck you, preppy little posed son of a fucking bitch. Vampire. Hold on, that was a vampire. No, fuck you, you preppy little poser son of a fucking bitch. Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted way.
Under his what?
Under his breast. Excuse me, who said that?
Just talking to his titty.
I just like how it's now official that I'm just Carl Weezer is the Harry Potter vampire. Then he heard Filch meow.
That's our thumbnail.
Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? He asked. Filth nodded, and then Vampire French to me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak. What the? He yelled, but it was too late because now we are running away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slinging his wrists outside of the school. Draco cried, "Are you okay?" What?
What the hell was that jump and turn of events?
I guess though, it goes all over the place. We have not established that.
I don't know.
I guess though, Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't that depressing? On the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put it in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening. There was a knock on the door, and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school. Chapter 22.
Fug. No. I can stop.
Author's note.
Chapters.
Shut the fuck up. Prep stuff. I wasn't telling you to shut the fuck up. That's what the author's needs.
Author's note. Shut the fuck up. I wasn't talking to you.
That's what it was. I didn't want it to seem like I was telling you to shut the fuck up. That's literally what it says. Perhaps Fleming, okay, if you do not like it, fuck off. I know it's Mr. Norris, it's Raven's fault, okay? You suck. No, just kidding, Raven. You fucking rock preps suck. I think I now need another drink.
Oh, you're getting the alcohol out, I see.
No, I'm not getting alcohol.
Oh, okay.
All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door.
Right.
I was wearing
Open
black
the door.
lacy leather pajamas. God, no. Leather pajamas just sound bad. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were but a Bloody Mary. Wait, no. B: Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it, and black gothic boots that was attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans.
If I hear even one fucking Japanese word mixed with English, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just like Gerard Way and almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden, but Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy gothy dress and that she had ripped it so it showed all of her cleavage. Clearage. Not cleavage, clearage. That's on me. Brain is correcting. Oh no.
Your brain is getting infected.
I need to breathe. With a right apron that said bitch and other swear words and MCR lyrics on it. Kind of like one's dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny. Who's Jenny? Was there too. Who's Jenny?
Who is Jenny?
Darkness, who is Jenny? Who is Jenny?
Who's Jenny?
She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing and black pointy boots. So were Crab and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diabolo, Crab and Goyle's dad was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist with a razor. He had graped them and stuff before. They all got so depressed that they became gothic and converted to Stanism. Stanism.
Check the shit at Fight Club.
Hold on, I'm opening up a 7-Up here.
We all need something after that.
I need to drink because my throat is getting.
You know what? I'm getting a
Parts.
soda too. 1 second.
Hey, soda break for everyone. We'll be back.
Okay. Put the bones back.
I like how you didn't say anything about Stanism.
What is there to say?
Oh my fucking god. I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? And Nobi, something is really fucked up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my fucking clothes on first. I shouted angrily. It's alright, we have to go now, and you look. Oh no.
Say it.
It's alright, we have to go now, and you look kawaii anyway. You're so fucking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said, smiling. But you have to tell me why you're all being erective. You're all being all erective. I will, he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow, and white foundation. Then I came. We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. A fucking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore, Cornelia Fudge. What?
Well, what is this random ass hatred for Hilary Duff? She never did anything wrong, and back in my day, she was a very fine young lady.
Yeah, it's just, you know, at this time, it's just kind of like you have the goths, and you have like all the dark people, and then on the opposite side, you have Hilary Duff.
You might want to rephrase that.
Okay, I will dark and dreary. How about that?
That's better.
Like yin and yang. Hilary Duff and Marilyn Manson. Listen. You know I'm not breathing correctly.
Neither am I.
Cornelia Fudged was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot... this cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the student. Yelled Cornelia Fudge.
Bark.
The Bark Lord.
Let me just check my keyboard real quick to see how close the B is to the D key. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 That is roughly an inch and a half away on this kind of keyboard. Yeah.
You are not fit to be principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily.
Okay.
What?
You're
You are
too
so-
old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. It's kind of good.
It's so bad, it's good. Very well,
Old and your
Dumbledore said
Alzheimer's is
angrily,
dangerous.
but we cannot do this. We can't close school. There's only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she's in the school, and her name is Inoni Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
One second.
Yep. I heard.
Who?
That's our main. Remember, that's our main character's name. Inoni Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Draco Crab Goyle Darkness. God, the Goyle within that. I just feel like during that entire sentence, Draco Crab, Boyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. There was like, listen, anytime Goyle's name comes up, I feel like I'm going to say it like Goofy.
Goyle.
Goyle. Chapter 23. Author's note. Hut the fuck up, bitches. You just jellos cause I got 10,000 reviles. One thanks to Raven for the help in telling me about the books. Girl rock, let's go shopping together. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. I'm not editing that out. The door opened, and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledum and Rumbridge sawed us.
Dumbledum.
Dumbledum. Mr. Way, what the beep are you doing? Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore
Ain't
blared
no
at her.
way.
It literally says beep. I have sweared through most of this. That is the only time they put beep instead of a swear. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. She means hi, everybody. Come in. Well, we all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco and opposite Bloody Mary. Mr. Crab, Goyle, started to make some morbid joy.
Goyle.
They both looked exactly like Villy Vallo? I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. And I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was a vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other. Vampire? Draco, what the fuck? I asked. You fucking bastard. Yes, yelled Draco at Vampire. I want to shit next to her.
You know, I was about to take a drink, but now suddenly I don't want to.
No, I do, shouted. Did they even say who shouted? No, she doesn't.
No, I do, Goyle.
No, she doesn't fucking like you, son of a bitch, yelled Draco. No, you
You know any
motherfucker,
space needs
she
more oil?
loves me, not you, shouted Vampire, and then he jumped on Draco. No, not that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat each other up. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in. Ow, my elbow. Flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the window he fell through fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep,
How many
started to
times
cry.
is this guy gonna show the fuck up?
Vampire and Draco stopped fighting.
Oh,
I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent.
you
Voldemort.
stopped eating?
I stopped eating.
How does that
Em-
work? Did you just put your food in Photoshop and just make it look like you were eating? Like,
Oh, again, hold on. Bobby, Ebony, Darth Valer said evilly in his raspy voice.
Bobby?
Dad.
No, I like how you skipped over Darth Valer.
I don't know how to respond to that one.
Thou have failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well. If thou dost not kill him before, then I shall kill Draco too.
How many
Please
times
don't
has
make.
this fucker giving out the same damn mission and told people they failed?
He just kind of shows up and just does the exact same thing.
He showed
Please.
up to like 8 concerts of the same band performing the same damn song in the same location.
Please don't make me at least this is in the Grand Hall. Please don't make me kill him, please. I begged. No, he laughed cruelly. Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. Then he flew away cackling. I burst into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Suddenly my eyes rolled up so
Dude, what?
they came to
Did you just fold like a piece of paper? Did he do the origami die? What did he?
Yeah, when I'm having a bad day, I hope you just turn me into a pretzel. Oh god. Suddenly my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lighting flash, and then Voldemort coming to kill Draco while Draco slit his wrists in a depressed ray.
I can't.
No, I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I looked up. I locked up and stopped having the vision. Ebony, are you all right? Asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly as I got up. Everything's all right, Anabi. Everything's all right, Anabi, said Vampire, all sensitive. No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. Oh my fucking god, where am I getting possessed like in the ring too? It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister what the visions mean, though. Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then we went. I'm not taking this seriously anymore. Chapter 24. Author's note.
Fixed our status again.
Author's note. Perhaps stop flimming the story. You're just jealous, so fuck off. Good hell. Raven, thanks for the help.
So fuck up.
Well, we had deviation next, so I got to ask Professor
John Travolta?
I was about to say Professor Travolta about the visions. Konnichiwa, everybody come in, said Professor Sinister in Japanese. She smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long dead black hair with blood red tips and red hairs. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it in everything. She and Bloody Mary get along great. She's really young for a teacher. Today she was wearing a black leather top with red lace and long gothic black dress. We went inside the classroom with posters of Evely the Strong. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it. I can feel the mucus coming up inside me. It is not good. What is it, Ebony? She asked. Hey, I love your nail polish. Where'd you get it, Hot Topic? Yeah, the Valley Girl is coming out again. It really is
A
just coming
mixture
out
of
again.
Valley Girl and the nerd from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I answered. All the preps who didn't know what Hot Topic was giving me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. What do you want to do to? When do you want it? When? When do you want to do it? Oh, about now? She asked. Okay, I said. Okay, class fucking dismissed, everyone. Professor Travolta said. She let everyone go. Except for you, Brittany. She pointed at Brittany and said to all her friends, please do exercise.
That's right. Fuck you,
What?
Brittany.
Just fuck you, Brittany. Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried Draco is going to die. Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to lock in. I looked at it. What do you see? She asked. I said, I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet. Set? A black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt and black Congress shoes. Okay, not Congress shoes. Okay, you can go now. See ya, cunt, said Professor Sinister.
That was so out of left field. Holy shit.
Congress shoes? Yeah, see ya, cunt. Bye, bitch, I said, waving. I went to Draco, and Vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together. I was so exhibited. Chapter 25. Author's note.
Are we on?
9. We're at the end, though, so technically 10 is next.
I was really, really hoping you would say 13.
Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? If you do not, then I will tell Justin to bet you up and out to all the nerds to put virtues in your computer. Fuck you, Raven. Thanks for the help.
Nerds.
I was so excited.
Justin will bet you up.
I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then when we went into Draco's black car. Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Travolta say? Whispered Draco, potting his gothic hand with black. Whispered Draco, putting his gothic wheat hand with black nail polish on mine. She said she would tell me what the visions meant tomorrow, I grumbled, in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it, and gave it to me to spork. He started to fly the car into a tree. We went to the top of it. Draco put on some NCR. And all the things that you never told me, and all the smells I'm not. Sang Gerard's sexy voice. We started tiling off each other's clothes fervently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar. I took off his black boxers. Then he put his throbbing you-know-what in my tool sexily. Oh, God. Why does it keep happening? Yoshi?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever put your throbbing you-know-what in someone's tool.
What?
Don't put your throbbing you-know-what in someone's tool. Understand?
Yep.
Right. Oh my fucking God, Draco! I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting 2 gothic men with blonde. What the hell?
What?
That's literally what it says.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my God, Yoshi, no. No, please don't fucking kill us, they pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No, oh my fucking God, one. I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eye. I thought you had red eyes. I started to cry, and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Linkin Park mobile. But the worst thing was who the people were shot in the dream were Lucian and Sirius. Chapter 26. Can can I legally buy an oxygen tank?
I miss your wife, Bunkles.
I miss my wife.
Hmm.
Author's note. Trips, stop Fleming's the story, okay? If you not like the story, then go fuck yourself and fucking the prep. You suck. Oh, what? I wasn't being racist, okay? Or at least you at least you covered it up. Like, that's the one good thing about this fanfic. You weren't trying to be racist. You sounded like it. A few mutates later.
I got nothing for that one.
Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and good Charlotte Fallout t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexually, trying to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood and then told him what happened. Oh, fuck it, the vampire shouted angrily. He started to cry Sally. What fucking dick did that? I don't know, I said. Look, we have to tell Dumbledore. We ran out of the tree
Dobby was watching.
Dobby never appeared again. We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sire, our dads have been shot, Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face. And Nobby had a vision in a dream. Doubly Audrey. Doubly Audrey started to cockle.
Can we get Ed to translate that real quick?
No. It's not even English or Spanish.
Oh, okay.
And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional? I glared at Dumbledore. Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. C is that toot of character. You know very well.
What?
You see?
Run that sentence by me one more time in slow motion.
C is that toot of character. I know they're trying to say out of character, but the toot of character. You know very well I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking people out there to look for Ceres and Lucian porn to. Okay, he said in an intimated voice. Where are they? I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, long done. I said. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few missed tunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. He said that they had been found. Draco, Vampire, and I all left to our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to slit his wrist in his room. We looked at each other's gothic, depressed eyes. Then we kissed. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them. Ugh. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. Authors know. You know what? I don't give a fuck what Prips think about me. Stop flaming the fucking story, bitches. Thanks to Raven for your love and support and help. I love you, girl, so I couldn't update because I was really depressed and I slit my wrists and I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you rock, girl.
This has to...
Yeah?
This has to be rage bait.
Everyone in
Nobody
the room...
on this planet... No, go ahead, quote what you were gonna quote. I know what you're quoting. Go ahead.
Everyone in the room stated to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Lucian, Sirius, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them the medicine. Come on, Anobi. Exactly as you would think you wanted it to be spelled. Said Professor Sinatra. Not Professor Sinister. Professor Sinatra. He was wearing a gothic black leader dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it, and fucking black patent boots. I have to tell you the
Anybody
fucking
wears
partition.
something besides the color black and red.
There was Urple. There was a mention of Urple.
I hate Urple.
I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed Professor Sinister, took out some black cards. He started to look into a black crucible ball. He said, Tara. I thought her name was Ebony. Tara. I see Drac times are near, she said badly.
Speedboat.
She peered into the balls.
Speedboat. What?
She peered into the ball.
Do not peer into the balls.
You see, you must go back in time. She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had. While Voldemort was in Hogwarts before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now, do you think he would still become Voldemort if he was in love? I shook my head. You must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow and you can do it. Okay, I said sadly. We did Death's Touchstone. I went outside again, sadly. What fucking happened? Asked Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened? Asked Darkness, Willow, and Boldy Mary. I was about to tell them, but everyone was there. They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I wanted to talk to Draco. They were cheesing my name, and some reporters were there, trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously trained to be gothic, wearing the him sign on their hands, despite them not having actually heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake had been brought out. Crab and Goik set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Wesley's Wizard Wises.
Goik.
Goik.
Goik. Goik.
I put on my invisibility cloak with a vampire and Draco, and we sneaked out together. Chapter 28. Author's note. I said stop confirming the story. It was scat when Professor Reloy said that. Okay, go to fucking hell. You suck. Thanks to Philly for the help. Raven, have fun with Kiwi.
Wait, is it Kiwi?
It says Kiwi.
All right, have fun with Kiwi.
Not
I don't know what they're gonna do
Kiwi.
with that Kiwi, but I don't think I want to know.
We went into a black room. The walls were black with portraits of gothic bands like MCR, GC, and Marlon Mason all over them. A big black coffin was in the middle. Red velvet.
No 3 Days Grace, huh?
No 3. Oh, would you count that as a gothic band?
I would.
Might
Probably
be
more metal than goth. But,
yeah, I think they're more metal. There were 3 chairs made of bones with real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it. We got more colors. Fishnet suckings and black leather thong underneath. I sat down on one of the chairs dispersedly. So did Draco and Vampire. Are you okay? Vampire asked, potting his alabaster hand on mine. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with the red crosses on it.
Bastard hand?
Alabaster. That's what it said. Yeah, I guess, I said sadly. Draco also put his hand on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick. The problem is, I have to seduce Voldemort. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him. It's okay, Bobby, he finally said. But what about me? You're not gonna break up with or anything, are you? Of course not, I guess. Really? He asked. Sure, I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then, I took off Draco's MCR shrift and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He replaced a vampire tattoo that said Anobi on it. Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before.
Video.
I took off my clothes, then we were in for the ride of our life. We started fretching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively we did it. No, not Spock. I love you, Bobby. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you.
He did not live long and prosper.
He screamed as we got an orgasm. We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly, what the fuck are you doing? It was Snope and Professor McGoggle.
Damn.
Chapter 29.
Page
Author's
are we
note.
on?
We are still on page 10.
What do you mean? Still on page 10? What is this size 12 font? Oh shit.
Author's note. Shut this fuck up. You're just jealous because you prepped, so fuck you. Raven, you rock girl. Thanks for the help. MCR rocks 666. Oh my Satan, I scream, squeeze, squeak.
Say it.
I said screamed. We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall. Don't.
McGonagall.
McGonagall.
No. I'm just picturing a fucking dragoon player in Final Fantasy 14.
Start the shoot.
Like that's the only class they play. They don't bother leveling any other one.
Come now, Preacher McGonagall yielded. We did guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the carom. Snoop.
He garbed the carom.
See. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket. Hey, what the fuck? Vampire shooted angrily. Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking... Why did he come out with the Buster? What? Hold on, I need to catch my breath. You can't just triple whammy us like that.
Buster on this man.
You can't just hit us with the McGonagall and then Snoop and then Buster.
Caramel and Buster.
Yo.
Who you calling Buster?
Oh my god. Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longingly with his gothic red eyes. Look, Dumble whore, knows your little secret, and if you do this again, then you will go to St. Mango's, so give back the camera. The mystery of magic thinks he's magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. I guess Snoop Dogg's here. I guess Snoop Dogg's here now. Yes, so shut your mouth, you insolent fools, yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around us. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry, all sexy and sexative. Get it? Because he's a sex bomb. Lol, Tom Felnut rules for life, but not as much as Gerard. You 6 on legs. I love you, fucking rock, marry me. I'm actually feeling... I might actually pass out soon enough. I know, on. We just gotta keep going.
This is torture for both of us.
Dude, I started to cry tears of blood.
I'm the one that's supposed to be getting tortured here, because you've already read this before.
To be honest, I actually didn't read this. I've heard of it, and I've known about it, but I've never actually read the entire thing like this. I started... I started to cry tears of
Been here for
blood.
3 hours.
It happens in Vampire Chronics, Raven said, so okay, so fuck you. Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot at each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other though. Yet, I took out my wand. Crossio! I shouted as Snap stated to Scram he dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballots. I stopped the curse. Professor McGoogle
Wait,
did
they
a
ran out of
spell
ballots?
so that we were all chained up. It's just keeping going.
Damn. Democracy wins yet again. They ran out of ballots.
She took out a box of tools. Then she said, okay, Severus, I'm going to go now. She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry. It's okay, Inomi, said Draco. Evergreen will be all... Who was Evergreen? Evergreen will be alright. Remember the Sidio you took of Snake? Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips. Have we reached... Is this 50 Shades of Grey? Chapter 30. Author's note. Stop flamming the story, okay? You don't know what's even gonna happen, okay? So for you, if you flam, you'll be a prep so all flammers can kiss my ass. Those for souls for Saint Alzheimer's is dangerous, but that's the mystery's opinion, because society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, you rock bitch. No, we screamed sadly. Snap started loafing meanly. He took out a camera anvilly. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dark mark on his you-know-what. It just gets... Ooh. Ooh. I see you over there, Yoshi. You get back here. You get back here. You get back here. You're not allowed to leave yet.
I haven't left. I am listening.
I see you talking.
Did you not see what I just wrote?
I did see what you wrote. He waved. Yeah, but do you have a dork mark on your you-know-what? That's what I thought. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. You must stab Rompire, he said to me. If you don't, I'll rap Draco. No, you fucking bastard! I yielded. But then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressing and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram, cause I'm a Satanist, between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed and the time I did it with Draco and Dumbledore came. And the time where Draco almost committed suicide and Vampire was so sportive. Snape laughed angrily. He started to pray to Voldemort. He started to do an incapacitation dance around the Stokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes, and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape. Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out, Vampire yelled.
Zombie was watched.
Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out, Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand. You ridiculous dunderhead, Snoop yielded. He took all of Draco's clothes, just as he was about to grape him.
What?
Crocio, I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio. You dunderhead, I'm going to kill shooting Snape, but suddenly Severus came. Snake put the whip behind his back. Oh, hello, Sev. I was teaching them something. He lied. But suddenly, Lucian and Professor Travolta came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the change and put them around Snap. Then Professor Travolta said, come on, Ebony, let's go! Oh, hold on. Final page. Chapter 31.
Final page. Final page. It is ending
Author's
soon.
note. I said, shut the fuck up, you quaffs. Stop calling Abene a Merisu. Okay, you don't even know what's going to happen, so fuck you. Thanks to my BFF, Raven, for the help. I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka. Buffy rocks! Sirius said to Snape. No, I'm not. I was teaching them something, Snap clammed. Oh, fucking yeah? I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Severus. He made Snap drink it. He did angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told us secrets. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the nurse after thanking me 1,000,000 times. Professor Trivoli took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Voldemort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione is here back again. Darkness and Willow came too, but Bloody Mary gave me back. Wait, I thought Bloody Mary was Hermione. Why is Hermione here? There's two?
I don't know.
What's in the bag? I asked Professor Trivoli. You will see, she said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy, tight, low smut black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me. It's a seductive outfit. Just don't worry about it. But black fishnets and black
what on the
pointy
legs?
boots. A slit, like a. I don't even know how to explain it anymore. I don't have enough oxygen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick. Shtick. You look fucking kawaii, bitch, Bloody Mary said. Bangs, I said. Okay, now you're going to go back in Tim. Said Professor Sinister. You have to do it in a few
Not
sessions.
Tim. I don't want to go back in Tim.
She gave me a black
Tim's
gun.
a nice guy.
I put it in my strap on my fishnets like in Red Disney Evil. Then she gave me a black time to...
Eve. Keep this person far away. Very far away from Resident Evil.
After an hour used the time turner to get back here, Professor Travolta said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me. Everyone went in front of it.
That's not okay.
Good luck, everyone shooted. Darkness and Willow gave me Death's Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensive.
Not how that works.
Suddenly, I was in front of test school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had grand eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong and pale wet skin. He was wearing a black ripped up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil. Do not.
What?
Do not ruin the character from the race that I have yet to meet.
Tom Bombadil. Chapter. I text. I was like, isn't that Lord of the Rings character? It was. Chapter 32. Author's note.
Break this 3DS, but dude.
I said, stop Fleming. I know his name isn't Tom Bombadil, but that was a mistake. If it's not like the story, then you can go screw yourself. You suck. Hi, I said flirtily. I'm Enobi Way, the new What in the Kenobi?
What
Huh?
did the Kenobi? In a way.
It really feels like I'm saying Obi-Wan Kenobi some of these times.
Okay.
I'm a Nobi Way, the
Yeah.
new student. I shock my pale hands with the black Noil polish with him. The name's Tom, he said, but you can call me Satan. That's my middle name.
I don't think that's his middle now.
We shook hands. Well, come on, we have to go upstairs,
shook
Satan
hands,
said.
huh?
I followed him. Hey, Satan, do you happen to be a
hang
fan
on,
of
hang on.
Grande?
This is perfect time for this gif.
All right.
There we go.
Thanks, Satan. I will do my best to put that in. Future me. Do you happen to be a fan of...
For him.
4 hours? Do you happen to be a fan of Grande since MCR and Evanescence don't exist yet, Den? I asked. Oh my fucking god, how did you know? Saying Gash. Actually, I like GC a lot too. Get it? Because GC did that song, I Just Want to Live, that sounded really 80s. Oh my god, me too! I replied happily. Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade, Zane whispered. Hogsmeade? I asked. Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it became Hogsmeade in 2000. What? Wait.
What the
He told me I was secretively, and there's a really cool shop called Hot Topic, I finished, happy again. He frowned confusedly. No, it's called Hot Issue. He smiled secretively again. Then, in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic, he moaned. Oh, now everything makes sense. So is Dumbledore your prince pill? I shouted. Uh-huh. He looked at his black nails. I'm in Slytherin. Oh my fucking gosh, me too! I shrieked. Stop it with the duck. You go to
my
the...
only source of joy right now?
We're almost done, Yoshi. You go to the skull?
Okay, good.
Get it? Because I'm gothic, he asked. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm new. I smelled happy. Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. No,
Started shredding. Tony Hawk that shit.
I wasn't thinking of Tony Hawk. I just imagined him on a with a guitar, just like fucking
flies in with a guitar and just starts shredding that.
No talking in the halls. He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfitters. Stupid goths. Ooh, the shivers. Stain rolled his eyes. He's so mean to us goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps. I turned around angrily. Actually, I think maybe it's because you're the Barker Lord. What the fuck? He asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly. Then suddenly, the floor opened. Oh my fucking no! I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly. Hey, where you going? Sane asked as I fell. I got out of the hole, and it was back in the pensive in Professor Travolta's room. Dumbledore was there. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said. Oh yeah, I remember that. Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic.
Oh, the pensive works.
The doctor came in. Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, what the fuck, Nobi? What the hell are you doing? I looked at her. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, how? I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's okay. Professor Sinister looked sad. I was drinking Voldemort serum. She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them. Hey, are you crying tears of blood? He asked, curiously, touching a tear. Fuck off, we both said, and Dumbledore took his hand away.
Is he still shredding?
No, that wasn't past. He's...
Damn.
Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears. Oh my fucking god, Anobi, I think I'm addicted to Voldemort serum. Author's note. See you fucking preps, go to fuck yourselves. That's serious issues told to go to hell. Chapter 33. Author's note. I said, shut up, it's not my fault. Okay, if you don't like the story, then you're a prep, so fuck off, flamers. Plus, I'm not updating until you give me 5 god reviews. This time, I meant it. You suck. Thanks, Raven, for the help. I promise I'll help you with your story.
Did they get the reviews? Is there an update after this chapter?
I will tell you at the end. Oh my fucking god, I shooted sadly. Did we get you to St. Mango's, bitch? Instead of St. Mango's. St. Mango's. Hell no, she said. Lizard Goji, I need your help next time you go back in time.
Luigi?
Do you think you... Goji. Do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help? Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there. He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panamas. Hey, sexy, I said.
What?
How'd it go, Anobi?
Panamas? What?
Yeah, it was his Panamas. He asked, in his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like Gerard Way when he's talking. Fine, I responded. We stared to the... We stared to go back into the dorm. How far did you go with Satan? Draco asked Jella. How do you know his name is Satan? Do you all call him Voldemort? Not too far, Lal. I borked. We have to do it with him, Draco asked angstily. I hope not too far, I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said sorry. We Frenched. What happened to Snipe? I growled. You will see, Draco giggled mistressly. He opened the door. Snap and Lumpkin were there. Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife. Ooh, Lord. No, please, Lumpkin begged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically.
How do you laugh statistically?
Well, exactly how you would, I took some photons of him and Snap being torqued.
My brain is fried.
We're all fried. Okay, I know this is mean, but think about people, they are pedos, and Snap tried to wrap them and knew his sadistic rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3?
What?
I don't know. I can't even translate. We took some of Snipe's blood, then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dritty, so I put on black leather outfit thingy, kind of like that one Swilleen has in Underworld. If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you. I put on some black platform high heels. Darker put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Then we started to take off each other's clothes. I took off his shit and he had a 6-pack. We started to make out like in The Grudge. He put his wetness in my you-know-what sexily. I got an orgy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Draco. Homie fucking good Draco ice cream passively as he got an eructation. I love you, Taebery, he whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep.
Is that it?
Chapter 34. Author's note. Shut the fuck up, preps. Have you even read the story? Yes, I have. You are probably all just preps and posers, so fuck you. Thanks to Raven for the help. I woke up in the coffin the next day.
What were they helping with?
Draco was gone. I got up and put on some black tight saxa dress that was all dripped at the end. There was red corset stuff going up the front and the back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress like in Mr. and Mr. Simph. I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton bow oats. Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door. I,
Yeah. Is he just like slapping it against it? Is he rubbing the knob with it?
I opened it. Hi, Ebony, he said. Guess what, you have to come to Professor Sinister's office. Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco, or maybe listen to MCR or Evanscence. I came anyway. So what the fuck happened to Snipe and Lupin? I asked Sorius flirtedly. I fucking tortured them, he answered in a statistic way. They're an Abhazian now. I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? Wait. I muttered. They are excused from school today. Sodomized moans sexually. Oh no.
Oh no! You're gonna have to
Right.
beep that.
I probably will. Right now, they are watching The Nightmare Before Xmas. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was ripped all over it, kind of like the one Amy Lee wears in this pic. HTTP. She was drinking some Volks. Oh, there was supposed to be a link there. There's supposed to be a link there, but I don't think they were able to get it. She was drinking some Volksmort serum. Yeah, it literally just goes HTTP. She was drinking some Volksmort serum. She took out the pensive.
Dearest viewers, if you have made it this far into the video and are still suffering along with us, please like and subscribe.
Please help us. She took out the pensive and the time
that one
turner.
like on this video will ease the suffering by about 0.001%.
And Nobi, you have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get me the cure for being addicted. She said sadly. Good luck, Fangs. And then I jumped into the pensive again. Suddenly, I looked around. I was in the Great Hall eating Count Chorcula. I was mourning. I was sitting next to Satan. On a table was a tall gothic man with long black hair, pale skin and blue eyes, wearing a suit and black Converse shoes. He looked just like Charlene Manson. I noticed he was drinking a portent. Who's he? I asked. That's Professor Slutborn.
Important.
He was drinking a portent. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn. Satan said. He's the portents teacher. Ebony. Yeah? I asked. Did you know that Marilyn Mason is playing in Hogsmeade tonight? And they are showing The Exorcist at the movies before that. Yeah? Well, want to go to the concert and the movie with me? Chapter 35. Ghost of You. Author's note. Thanks to Susie for the idea. You rock. Fuck you. Off preps. Thanks to Raven for the help. You rock, girl. P.S. I'm going to end the story real soon, so fuck you. Oh, yeah, and if you know any gothic names, please tell me, because I need one for serious. Thanks.
Another gong.
I went into the conman room, thinking of Satan. Suddenly, I gasped. Draco was there. I grasped. He looked as hot as ever, wearing black leather pants and black Lonkin prack shreds and black eyeliner. Draco, what the fuck are you doing? I gasped. Huh? He asked. Then I remembered. It wasn't Draco. It was Lucan. He still had 2 arms. Oh, hi, Lucian, I said. I'm Ebony, the new student. We shook hands. Yeah, Satan told me about you, Lucian said. He pointed to a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner cutting. It was Serious, Vampire's Dead, and Snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black good Shralut band shirts. Listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys, he said. We were playing tonight at the Marilyn Mason show as backup. Oh, really? I asked. Yeah, he said. We were called X Black X Tier X. I played the gutter.
So
Spartacus plays the drums. Why is Spartacus here? He said,
Spartacus is anything but a drummer. He's a shredder on that electric guitar. You can't tell me otherwise.
Snap plays the boss, and James plays the guitar too, even though we call him Samaro after Samara in the ring. Hey bastards, I told them.
Don't
They
know
gave
who
me
that is,
Death's
and fuck don't-
Tutson. Suddenly, I gasped again. But you don't have a lead singer, I asked. Lucian looked down sadly. We used to, but she did. She contempted suicide by sitting her wrists. Oh my fucking god, that song is so fucking contempted suicide. It's so fucking sad, I guess.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, no. It's okay. Oh no, it's okay, but we need a new lead singer. So, Yoshi, I'm gonna stop here because do you know how they spelled singer? They put S in front of the N-word. You. Oh no. Vince. No.
No. It's okay to say that because
No,
you
I'm
know
not
what?
saying it. We're
actually
continuing on. We're done. We're finishing this. Samara said.
It is a legitimate word.
No, I'm not saying it. I said I'm in a banad myself. Riley? He asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be Gothic. Yeah, we were called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want to have him sing? Yes, said everyone. So they took out the guitars. They began to play a song by. Get it? Because bi guys are so sexy. Gurnday. I woke this empty stretch on the boulevard of broken dreams. I sang sexily. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Everyone gasped. And Napabi, will you join the band, please? Begged Lucian, Samaro, Unserious, and Snap. Okay, I shrugged. Are we going to play tonight? Yeah, they said. Okay. I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside, wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly, someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFly. He was wearing a black banana t-shirt and black baggy jeans. What the hell are you doing here? I asked. I will help you go forward in Tim, Minobi, he said seriously. Then he took out a black Tim machine. And we went into it, and suddenly, I was forward in Tim.
Or Tim.
And that, as far, is... That's it.
That's the end?
That's
Well
the
done.
end. The other next chapters are just the fake ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was my immortal. I'm gonna
That was
end this.
probably the most Tumblr-pilled, brain-rotted, absolute dog shit story I have ever heard.
And now I have added my reading to the list of all the other people who have read this. I am going to go to sleep. I am going to take breathing lessons. I am going to lay down and never have to do this again.
Yeah. I got some final words. Do you need me to hit the final words?
If anyone has made it this far, thank you for watching. Like, genuinely, thank you for
Please
1,000
like and
subs.
subscribe.
Happy anniversary. 4 years ago, on this day, I made a Monster Girl video that changed the course of my entire life. I'm gonna go lay down now. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!